ready to grab the front of your seats today. We'll be covering the evolution of horror films, and I'm your host, Brian Douglas.
Lord, I'm having a heart attack. Damn, this is some scary shit.
From the shadows of silent films to the chilling depths of the modern psychological thrillers like Shutter's Island, horror cinema has undergone a mesmerizing evolution over the decades. Each era has their own unique style, theme, innovation of shaping genre of horror into diverse and captivating realm it is today. Coming in at number 1, starting with the beginning of horror films, these were known as the silent era horrors from the 1890s to the 1920s. At number 1, we have La Mano del Diablo, an 1896 most well-known horror film, also known as The House of the Devil in English. This was a film that was 3 minutes long and has more horror than humor than fear. This led the way for classics like Nosferatu, a 1922 horror film with creepy shadows, twisted buildings, and a vampire film, which was one iconic cinema that it is still slept on today. Coming in at number 2, we have the Monster Mania, the era of the 1930s to the 1940s. From universal legendary monsters like Dracula, Frankenstein, and the Wolfman, these weren't just scary. They were tragic with epic makeup and foggy castles. They mirrored the fears of the world recovering from war and economic chaos. It gives those classic chills. Following up with the number 3 on the charts, we have the psyched up terror films era from the 1950s to the 1970s. Looking into the classic horror thriller Psycho, directed by Alfred Hitchcock, he began a masterclass in suspense, not just scary, but smart. Surprising it made people afraid of shower movies. This was especial because before Psycho movies, no one ever killed main characters. Halfway through this film, it gave a jaw-dropping effect. This era was more of the mind games and messed up psychology. Directors in these times used camera angles, shadows, and music to make you feel more scared without having to show too much blood. This inspired films like Halloween, a 1978 film. This is when mass murders turned suburbs into nightmares. Michael Myers was a psychopathic and unstable murderer. If you're thinking why would they do this, it's because society was questioning trust, safety, and neighbors. Following at number 4, we have Ghosts and Gadgets. From the 1980s to 2000s, evolving in film started to change with terrifying horror from gadgets, such as VHS tapes like The Ring, a film that was cursed with a videotape that kills anyone who watches it. Even in the terror of the horrific phone calls in the movie Scream, which had taught us the rules of surviving a horror movie. We all know about what happens when you say, "I'll be right back." And now, at number 5, we have your modern fears from 2010 to present. In recent years, horror cinema has experienced a renaissance with filmmakers subverting traditional ideas and experimenting with storytelling movies like director Jordan Peele's Get Out, the 2017 groundbreaking horror film that mixes scare with a sharp social commentary. This is a mirror to society. It makes you think while you're jumping out the edge of your seat. Jordan Peele created a modern-day classic that is entertaining as it is to be aware. Thanks for watching.